In Super Troopers 2, there is a border dispute that arises between the US and Canada, and your favorite Super Troopers, and Farva, they are given the task to set up a highway patrol station in the disputed area.
The Broken Lizard comedy crew created 2 cult classics with the original Super Troopers and Beerfest, and I've always wondered why they have not created more success with the cult following that they've created.
The original Super Troopers had its giggle bits. I wasn't blown away though. I expected the same from this, and that's what I got.
There is absolutely nothing I can professionally break down with this film.
It's a stoner flick with an incredibly dull story that no one really cares about. You just go to this movie to see the stupid stuff they're gonna say and the stupid stuff they're gonna do. The only memorably funny scene is when the 2 troopers were intentionally speaking incorrect French to the Americans they pulled over.
Okay, listen, I gave it a fair shot. I did. They threw the word dispute in there to try to capture my suspense interest, but it was like the bottom of a worn-out shoe, flat. I can't possibly imagine anyone actually being captivated by the story and actually interested to see how it's gonna turn out.
This movie made me feel weird, you know? It's got guns, a mild car chase scene, it's got people getting shot, it's got fight scenes, a wild grizzly bear, and some electrocution scenes too, and I didn't like any of it. And I normally don't really care about, plot lines or storylines or whatever you call it, but it was so far off that I felt like I was watching a 100-minute episode of The Three Stooges, and nobody can handle 100 minutes straight of The Three Stooges. Nobody.
They went so far as to even throw a twist at the end of the movie, say it's a twist, and then do the twist dance. What? Every single thing about this movie was horrendous, and it is an insult to human civilization that this movie be granted a major motion picture release.
I just feel like it would have been better off as a Netflix film, so you can watch it in the comfort of your own home and better prepare for it, if you know what I mean.
Because I giggled about 6 times, well, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10.
I expect many award nominations for this film. For the Razzies, 0 out of 10. Some movies are just not meant for sequels. Exhibit A, 1 out of 10.
Guys, how do you make a movie with guns suck? 2 out of 10.
This may just be the last big screen release we see from these guys. 2 out of 10. But Emmanuel Shrieky, well, she gets a 10 out of 10 for being such a babe.
We here at Who's Review give Super Troopers 2 the overall rating of wait for the Blu-ray. Mainly in part because if you're watching a Blu-ray, you're watching it from home with your friends, and you can adequately prepare to better enjoy this film, as you clearly have to be either high or drunk to enjoy it. But to be fair, I can only assume that was their intentions when creating this film in the first place. Well, there you have it, that's our review. Have you seen Super Troopers 2? What do you think of our review? Right on? Way off? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We thank you guys for checking us out here at Who's Review, where everyone's a critic.
You feel me? You hear me? You dig? Yeah? Do they still say that? Is that... No?